Hey, what's up everyone? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here with a movie review for you guys. So for this review, I'll be reviewing the movie Jaws, which came out in 1975. So this movie turns 50 this year, which is really hard to believe. Directed by Steven Spielberg, of course, who is honestly one of my all-time favorite directors. He's of course done this. He's done Jurassic Park and Back to the Future and some others. But yeah, definitely a talented guy when it comes to filmmaking and directing or what have you. So Steven Spielberg is honestly one of my all-time favorites. And this was really the movie where his film career really skyrocketed. Like, this is where a lot of people started to pay attention to Steven Spielberg, I think. I mean, he's directed movies before. I want to say his first directed movie was a film called Duel, and I thought that that was a pretty solid movie, pretty good movie. If I'm not mistaken, that might have been his first directed movie, but of course he's directed other stuff, and this is where Steven Spielberg's films started to get more attention, you could say, because of course everybody knows Jaws, everybody's heard the name Jaws, and everybody at least knows of this movie, even if you haven't seen it. Now, for me, I saw this movie about 10 years ago when I was in college. When I was in film school, they played this movie for some reason in the class. I can't remember if it was for a project or something, but that was my first time seeing Jaws. And of course, the thing that I do remember the most is the iconic beach scene, which is definitely one of the most iconic moments in the film. And of course, the opening scene is very iconic as well, with the first shark attack and everything. And I do like the use of practical stuff in this movie as well, practical effects or what have you. It's all very well done. The movie is very well directed. I mean, you of course have the ending as well with the final showdown with the shark and everything on the water. It's just epic. Definitely one of the highlights to the movie for sure. You got a solid cast. Very good characters, very memorable. So, I mean, what's there to say about Jaws that hasn't already been said? It's just a classic film, and it's probably my favorite shark flick as well. And I know it's a favorite shark flick for many of you as well. It's just a classic. I mean, what is there to say about it? It's a great movie, and probably one of my favorite Steven Spielberg directed films, if I'm being honest. So, if you like shark flicks, creature features, definitely check this one out. Definitely an essential, I would say, when it comes to creature features and shark flicks in general. A very good movie. And the other thing, too, that I did want to point out about this film is the rating. Now, this movie does have a PG rating, which is very surprising. But you have to remember, around this time in the 70s, there wasn't really a heck of a whole lot of movies that were rated R. They let a lot of stuff slide back in the day, and that's something that you will notice about a lot of movies from back then. Like, well, why does it include this, and why does it have this rating if it has this type of content in the film? It's because of the time that the movie was made in. I mean, if this were made today, this would probably be rated R, let's be honest. And if it were made today, it would be full of CGI, you know, like you would have a CGI shark and everything. But again, I do like the practical effects and the practical use in this movie. It's just very well done. Everything with the shark stuff, and, you know, whether it's those iconic scenes, you know, where the shark attacks happen and everything, just very solid. It's very well done. Again, I'd say it's an essential if you like creature features, and for some reason you haven't seen this one. So overall, it's a great film, definitely a classic. That goes without saying. So if I were to give this movie a score, I would probably have to give it either an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. So overall, very good film. So let me know what you think of the movie Jaws if you've seen it. So on that note, thank you for watching, take care, and have a good one.